Hey, everybody. Welcome to Virtual Assistant University. By the way, I apologize for my not so nice background. I'm actually here in my mom's home, and we are in the middle of like this huge general cleaning, decluttering, etc. And I just had to step back and because we're going to be doing this live stream, and our topic for today is real facts about Virtual Assistant University. That's what you saw when you logged into this live stream, right? So, just a little introduction. My name, again, is Judy Ralias, and I founded Virtual Assistant University and also Virtual Lasting, which is an outsourcing company in the Philippines for virtual assistants. So I've actually been outsourcing virtual assistants for, I would say, upwards of 11 years. And that's also the reason why we came up with Virtual Assistant University in, I guess, 3 years ago, because we really wanted to elevate the kind of talent that we put out there, and also so that we can help a lot of people get into the job market, especially because it's such a competitive job market. Anyway, um, as mentioned in the comments, please feel free to ask questions. Okay, so yes, we're going to be discussing about the topic at hand, but we are super able to accommodate your questions. So just type them in and don't hesitate, because we're so willing to answer that. And also, um, you know, as per usual, the most like the person who shares the most will get um, will get like a 500 peso gift via GCash. Okay, so tag your friends, tag everybody you think will benefit from this. And also, you can also share this on their wall or on Messenger. But, preferably the public posts we're going to be, or public posts and tags, we're going to count that and we're going to give you a prize. Okay. So anyway, before we continue on with this live stream, let me call on my co-host Kenji, and he's going to help me with this whole thing. So
Hi,
Kenji, hi there.
Miss. Good evening po.
Good evening. I heard na nahack daw yung Facebook mo. Anong
Yes
nangyari?
po, hindi ko po alam. Actually, wala naman po kay ibang nila-loginan. Pero until now, hindi ko po siya ma-open. Ang weird
Ay,
po.
basta girlfriend mo yan ang nag-hack. Joke lang. It's usually the case. Charot. Anyway, okay, so Kenji here has been with us since batch 3.
Yes.
He started with Virtual Assistant University in 2020, right? That was 2020, Kenj,
Yes po.
right?
Yes po.
In June. Wow, mag 2 years ka na. Then after he
Yay.
joined the training, I was so impressed with um I was so impressed with the way that he showed up in class that we hired him. That's really why. So, and he's been with us for the past 2 years. And so Kenji here is going to be explaining, like before we go to the topic at hand, Kenji is going to explain the mechanics of how to join the training, just to, um, you know, get it out there so that you details after. Hello?
Po. Nawala po ako, miss.
Ikaw ang nawala? Ako din,
Na
parang nawala din ako. That was so weird.
Oo nga po, nawala din po.
Nawala ka din? Oh my gosh. So sorry to everybody to Danley, tsaka Leah Gang, and Rome. Sabi, nawala daw tayo. Nawala. Imagine, I'm in Cebu. Kenji is in Batangas. Are you in
Yes
Batangas or
po,
Manila?
yes, in Batangas po.
We're lost. What's your connection, Globe?
PLDT po.
That's so weird. May nangyari. May
Kaya nga po.
nangyari. I mean, I thought it was just me. So anyway, continue. I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay. So, sige po. Let me share my screen. Ayan. So, once again, good evening po. And welcome to Virtual Assistant University. So, sa mga interested visit sa aming website, just go to join.virtualassistant.university. Yan. So, yan, lagi nga namin tinatanong, syempre, do you want to be a virtual assistant earning in dollars kahit nasa bahay lang? So, syempre, sino bang may ayaw? And may iba pa mga questions freelancing, paano ba magsimula ang kailangan ko to start my journey and ano ba yung mga skills na in demand ngayon. So for sure, mostly sa inyo na search na to sa Facebook o kaya naman na i-search sa Google. Pero yun nga, ilan yan sa mga question ninyo na definitely ay i-address namin during our training. And meron din tayong introduction na video dito kung interested kayo na panoorin pa. So, pwede naman. So, again, about Virtual Assistant University, it is a training platform owned by Virtualasting. It aims to provide virtual assistant training for those who want to upgrade their skills as a VA. So, either may experience ka na ngayon and gusto mo lang mag-upskill o kaya naman newbie ka lang, as in wala ka pang background about sa pagiging VA. So, welcome na welcome ka to join our training. And in this training, you will learn 20 virtual assistant skills that will last for 3 to 5 weeks. Yan. So, ano ba yung coverage ng training natin? So, we have here lesson 1, Introduction to Virtual Assistant Careers, Lead Generation, Content Marketing, Affiliate Marketing, Email Marketing, Facebook Marketing, Instagram Marketing and IGTV, Real Estate Marketing, Facebook Ads, WordPress, e-commerce with Zapier and IFTTT, Pinterest marketing, chatbot creation, video editing, Clickfunnels and funnel building, SEO or search engine optimization, copywriting, prospecting leads, and lastly, virtual assistant interview tips and proper etiquette. So yan, lalo na ngayon, mas nakaka-excite kasi ang alam ko tong batch na to, tong batch 18, for sure mapapanood nyo na yung mga bago nating training video. So, naka-excite yan. And now, our guarantee, syempre, Virtual Assistant University will help you make your freelancing, home-based virtual assistant dreams come true by molding you to become the kind of VA that clients love. So, aside sa mga technical skills na possible nating matutunan na-mention ko, kanina. So, yung mga soft skills na tinatawag. So, kasama yan sa mga tinuturo natin dito. Okay? So, now regarding naman sa pricing, na for sure lahat tayo dito, ito yung pinaka gusto nating malaman. So, yan before, 2,000 pesos ang price ng each course natin. But now, you can avail yung 20 courses natin for only 7,909. Pero syempre, we understand na hindi naman lahat is capable na makapagbigay agad-agad nitong 7,999. That's why meron kaming ginawang program which is the Study Now, Pay Later program. So, ang guidelines niya, open siya to all Filipino nationals ages 18 years and older. And limited lang yung slots na allotted natin for this program. And this program will last for 5 weeks. So, later tayo sa registration. For the payment terms naman, so, syempre, minake sure namin na hindi lang para sa amin maluwag yung ginawa naming program, kundi mas magiging flexible siya para sa inyo. So, syempre, ang payment natin is after the training na. And then, ang collection natin is every 15th and 30th of the month. Since ganun yung collection natin, parang ang mangyayari, mahahati siya into 4 payments. So, magkakaroon kayo ng halos 2 months para mabayaran siya. Actually, 3 months kung isasama natin yung training period mismo. And lastly, yung pinakagusto ko, syempre, kung magkakaroon kayo ng client under virtual lasting, so i-refund namin yung binayad ninyo 100% after 6 months of employment. So may ilan tayong mga virtual assistant ngayon na nakapag-claim na nito actually, nitong refund nila. So binibigay na lang namin siya sa inyo as a bonus, 'di ba? So imagine niyo nagkaroon na kayo ng I mean naging free na yung training ninyo, nagkaroon pa kayo ng client. Okay? And syempre yan, hindi mawawala yung ating promo na kung mag enroll kayo on or before mag-start yung training natin, which is ngayong April 4 na. So next Monday. So pag nakahabol kayo sa enrollment on or before April 4, instead of paying 7,999, magiging 3,999 na lang siya. So ito yung payment channels natin, BPI, BDO, Union Bank, GCash, PayMaya, Coins.ph, Cebuana Luwilier, Palawan, and M. Luwilier. So para sa mga gusto magbayad via debit or credit card, meron din tayong provided na PayPal link dito. So click nyo lang tong buy now na nakikita ninyo. Pero reminder lang, meron siyang additional service charge. So sa ano yun, PayPal thing. Yan. And paano ba talaga tayo magre-register for the Study Now, Pay Later program? So first, sa makikita ninyo sa description part nitong ating live stream, mapa YouTube man yan or FB, meron ng direct links na makikita kayo dyan. So, pwede nyo na yan diretsong pindutin para ma-direct kayo dito sa reg form. Or pwede namang mag-visit kayo sa ating website, join.virtualassistant.university, and i-click nyo lang yung enroll now. Or pwede rin tong click here. Yan. So, once na-click nyo siya, yan, madadirect kayo sa ating reg form. So, reminder lang, syempre, meron tayong requirements. So, ito yung 2 valid IDs, yung selfie ninyo, nahawak ninyo yung valid ID ninyo, proof of residency, and 3 signature specimen. Sa proof of residency, alam kong lahat tayo mahilig mag-Shopee, Lazada. So, yung sticker na nakikita ninyo doon, pwedeng-pwede ninyo yung gamitin. And, yun nga, since mag-enroll tayo for the Study Now Pay Later program, kaya kailangan natin itong mga to. Okay? So, ayan. Again, kung gusto niyo i-visit yung aming website, so visit nyo lang ang join.virtualassistant.university. Yun po.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Kenji. So, we have a comment here. Sabi ni Lovey, hi, been eyeing your university and I really want to join one of your classes. Hopefully by August, start na ng school vacation and I can join na po. Great! We are looking forward to that, Lovey. Anyway, for those of you who are ready, of course, you can join in the next batch, which is going to start. When is that going to be? April 4, right?
Yes po, April 4.
So, anyway, okay. So, once you sign up from today to April 4, and you can actually have a 50% off from the fee. So, which is a good deal, diba? Anyway, so our topic for today is real facts about Virtual Assistant University, or basically, we're going to be answering some frequently asked questions, and we're going to share the answers because we keep on like getting these questions, and maybe these will answer the things that you've been thinking about. Okay, so let's start off. Sabi ni Leah Ging, sarap sana mag-enroll. Yes, we're looking
Yes.
forward to that. Gusto ko kasi may job opportunity, definitely. Okay. Okay, so now let's go. PM po, may concern po. Yes. Paki-PM kasi even if meron kayong ma-observe na may chatbot sa Facebook page namin, but there's really a live person behind it. So sa mga special questions, we really answer that. Pero syempre nga kasi ang daming i-inquire every day. So that's why there's a bot. But literally 24/7, may shifting yan sila. So you will really be attended to. Okay.
Mhm.
So now let's start with the first frequently asked question. What's that?
Okay. So first po, ayan, open po ba for no experience and kung basic English lang ang alam?
Yes. So the cool thing about working as a virtual assistant, it really does not discriminate. Okay. You can be a virtual assistant without graduating from, university or college or even high school, to be really frank about it, as long as you have the skills. So this is why we do this training, para magka-chance talaga kayo. Kasi if you notice, yung mga tao who really get the jobs have the experience and have the skills. So ito lang talaga. So, of course, it will help sa mga interview, yung English. But basically, the job is not going to be like the call center na mag-i-English ka every day or mag-i-English ka like all day long and talking to customers. Most of the jobs talaga as a virtual assistant is non-voice. So, yes, it will be useful for the interview in which magagawa natin ng paraan yan. We will be rehearsing. We will be helping you, honing you, practicing you with that if ever tagilid tayo dyan, because we'll really do our very best to help you. And we've seen so much improvement sa mga VAs natin. Um, but yeah, you don't have to worry because you don't have to be like super English speaking in order to be a VA. In fact, it's really not the basis kasi you won't be answering phone calls all day long. Okay? So okay lang talaga
Yeah.
yan. And also, kahit wala kayong experience sa anything, ang gagawin natin is gagawa natin ng experience kasi may training naman. So, bibigyan ka namin ng experience. Especially that we've been running this company, so we
Yes.
can help you with that. Okay? Yeah. So, next.
Yan, totoo yan. Okay, next po.
Okay.
So,
My
akala po
question,
namin okay po,
Ken,
sige.
so my question. So, by the way, guys, if meron kayong question, you can always like just type it in, okay? So, my question si Justin Manuel, sabi niya, how long is the training? So, the training is designed to be around 3 to 4 weeks, but some batches do take a little bit more time, like 6 weeks. It really depends on the pace in a batch, kasi, you know, it's designed to look like 3 weeks, but then there are modules there that would actually take longer. Like, for example, building websites, building like more complicated stuff. The faster that you guys can pick up, of course, the sooner that you finish. And then we will have like a graduation after around 6 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
So, sabi ni Jasmine, yes po, may nakausap po akong admin po ninyo. Yes. Okay. So, next question, Kenj.
Okay, next po. Akala po magbabayad na kahit wala pang client.
Okay. Akala po namin kapag may work na tsaka magbabayad. Bakit po magbabayad na kahit wala pang client? So, the thing about this training is it's not just specific for our company, okay? The kind of training that you will get, you can take it anywhere, whether you join Virtualasting, our sister company, which we will be providing you with clients. But then you can also take the skills that you learn from here in any other client, in any other industry, even in your own business. So it is quite unfair if we don't charge for this training, given that we're not really sure what's going to be the next step. Although the cool thing about it is, if you do decide to move forward with working with us, we will refund the amount that you spent for the training. So that really provides you with a lot of flexibility and also a lot of options if you want to join another company elsewhere. Okay? But basically, it's not company specific, and it will really help you with landing awesome jobs online. Okay? So sabi ni Michelle, if I applied ng study now, pay later, then decided before mag-start ang training to pay, discounted pa din po ba? Yes. So we will just tag you as fully paid if you decide to send your payment before April 4. On or before April 4. Am I still online, guys? Kasi I'm seeing that Kenji is gone. I'm not sure. Am I gone? Please comment daw if I'm still here. And I apologize for the interruptions. Okay. Oy, okay, I'm still here. So, akala po namin kapag may work na tsaka okay. So, what's the next question, Kenj?
Okay, so next po. Yan. Number 3, what if hindi po available sa live coaching ng 9 PM? Pwede pa rin po bang magtanong and ask for help sa mga coaches?
Okay. So, if hindi ka available sa live coaching ng 9 p.m., you can still definitely ask help from the coaches since you will be included in a group chat with the coaches. You can even tap them individually and really, ask for specific help. A lot of times they are so accommodating. Um, but of course, be patient din naman kasi there's a lot of you that's being assisted, but definitely you will feel, really prioritized with the way that we do things around here. Okay? So don't worry about it. Although, if you will also not be available in the live coaching, it's also going to be recorded. And so you
Mhm.
can review it and you can look at the live stream so that you can also because usually you'll have very similar questions with your batchmates, so you'll be able to listen to the questions and learn from it. Okay, but we really highly encourage you to be on the live stream so that you can really somehow not just have your questions answered, but also really interact with your batchmates, because it's really part of learning. We noticed that the more interactive a batch is, the more people who really would finish the training. Okay, so we have another question here, and thank you so much, guys, for informing me that I was still online. So, sinabi ni Leah Ging Fier, pwede po ba siya part-time, ma'am, if working po as a VA? Yes, we have part-time slots available because as long as you can render at least 4 hours per day, so that's for part-time, and full-time is 8 hours. Okay? Or you can also have two clients na part-time, parang ganon. So you can build up. Okay, what's the next question, Kenj?
Okay. Next po, may specifications po ba ng laptop and internet connection sa training? Yan. So, kaya ko na po 'to sagutin. So, regarding sa specs ng gagamitin ninyo, actually wala naman kaming nire-require. Lagi nga namin sinasabi na as long as sa laptop, as long as okay siya, as long as gumagana siya. Sabi rin ni Sir Ercy, last live stream namin, as long as Windows 10 na siya, kasi kaya niya nang mag-adjust. And mostly naman sa ginagamit natin dito is web-based na platform. And isa lang yung gagamitan natin na kailangan nyo talaga siyang i-install, which is Filmora.
Uy, na-out. naloka ako. Okay, so to answer this, it doesn't have to be like a very specific. You know what? I don't want to hear na, ay, I can't join the training kasi wala akong laptop. Because, or hindi pa ako nakapag-upgrade, or, ay, gusto ko talaga na I will invest muna before joining in the training. Because you know why? There's a lot of time to invest after the training when you start having clients. Because that's what happened to
True.
Kenji, right? Kenji, di ba?
Mhm.
Kenji started here na wala siyang laptop and he
Yes po.
borrowed a laptop. Imagine, nag-borrow siya ng laptop tapos hindi pa magandang laptop. Sorry sa nabaruhan niya. Pero
Yeah.
hindi super high-end. I'm not saying na pangit,
Opo.
pero ang sakit. Nagabaan ko na yun. And then, and then, and then, nagpakit wifi lang siya. So, don't make it
Yeah.
a deterrent for you to join the training kasi wala kang bagong laptop. Have you noticed those children na, I won't go to school because I don't have a new school bag? Don't be like that, okay? You
True.
can learn with a very basic setup, with an old setup even. You know, magagawa ng paraan ang technical issues, okay? It's your
Yes.
willingness to really join. Anyway, once you learn all these things, you will have at least some time, to save up, or when you get a client, pwede ka nang magpabongga ng setup. Kasi
True.
guys, gusto ko talaga pabonggahan ng setup ang mga VAs natin. Parang ako na ang napag-iwanan. Can you imagine that? Like ako ang napakapangit ng setup. Wala lang, laptop lang. Tapos yun lang. Sila may pa ganun-ganun. May mga stand, may mga magandang table. So don't make it a deterrent. You can borrow or whatever your kids are using for, let's say, their modules or like their online class in the morning. You can use that. Or, if you have a friend, just borrow within a couple of weeks. That should suffice. Okay. But, yeah, don't think about it too much. Okay. So there's a question. Sabi niya, every day po ba ang training? So, the training is Monday to Friday and the live stream is 9 p.m. starting. But overall, once the live stream is done, you can proceed with the lessons that you can somehow you can go about it immediately after the live stream or any time of the day. And there are deadlines in place. So Mira, I think Mira, I don't know, is batch 2 ba or batch 3?
I think
Pretty
match
sure
3 po. Apo,
batch 3.
magka-batch po yun.
So
Apo.
Mira has been with us for quite some time also. I think 2 years. Sabi ni Mira, that is so true. Willingness and determination is important. Yes. Yun talaga yung super important dito. Kasi so many people, they actually are just internally scared of the
Mhm.
commitment to learn or
Totoo po yun.
tinatamad. It's the procrastination. Most of the time, procrastination doesn't come in the form of, ay, matutulog ako. Sometimes, it's the excuses na, ay, kasi ang dami ko pang, magsiset up ako ng computer, or
Yeah.
may mga tao who will procrastinate by saying na, ay, alam mo, kasi kailangan ko pa i-set up yung room ko para malinis, tsaka na ako maka-join ng training. Try to listen to yourself. It sounds ridiculous. I usually do that when there's something so important that I need to do, like literally, pay my bills. And then I would start thinking na, you know what, ang dami ko talagang lalabahan. Dami ko talagang labada. But honestly, I need to pay my bills, right? And then, like sometimes it's kind of a positive procrastination, but, try to check yourself. Okay? So, batch 3 pala si Mira. Right. Okay. So, what's next, Kench?
Okay, next po. Ano ang mga qualifications para maki-graduate at may certificate po ba na ibibigay?
Yes, my certificate. I think there was somebody, I think nalaktawan natin Somebody said, "My certification po ba, ma'am?" Yes, meron tayong certificate. And in fact, meron tayong graduation ceremony. Meron pa tayong mga honor students, kumbaga.
Yeah.
So, it's really like, parang, we really make a big deal out of it because it is a big deal. You know, it's not every day that you learn all these amazing things. So, it's a big deal for us. We will definitely do that. I guess siguro with regards to qualifications, okay? My number one tip is just do not give up on yourself. Because you know why? There's so many people who would say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And so many of those people are even young. Like we literally have people here who graduated na senior citizens. So guys, it is really not an excuse. Okay? Um what I'm going to say is we're not going to choose sino yung pinaka mataas yung IQ or yung mga ganon, mga best sa mga quizzes. It's really showing up, you know, being on the training. Number two is really doing the tasks. Kasi yung training natin, it's not just watching videos on YouTube na type of thing. Okay? Kasi if it's just the type of thing that you just watch on YouTube, wag na kayong mag-join ng training. Ang importante dito is you will do the tasks. The tasks will prove that you can do, you know, the lessons that we taught. Okay? So, how will you graduate? Make sure that you do the tasks. There will be times that you will be discouraged and you will start thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can finish this. I think it's impossible. And there will be times where I give up na lang ako, yung ganon. And I want you to really like remember this conversation because I want you to perhaps allow yourself to like have a little bit of rest, but don't think about it too much. Don't think that ay naunahan ako sa iba, I won't continue na lang. Don't be a perfectionist. Nobody is a
Yeah.
perfect person here. Just keep at it, okay? There are times where like, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated with a certain lesson and I can't figure it out. Ask help. And I hope that everybody here who's, you know, planning to join, and I think we have some signups already. I believe, how many signups do we have na?
Nasa 25 something na po.
Yeah, so we already have 25 people, and there's still like, I think, a week to go. So
Yeah.
for the 25 people and the people who are thinking of joining, please help each other, help your classmates, check on them, because we never know that you helped somebody just by saying, kaya natin to, o ano, kamusta ka na? Parang ganon. Kasi sometimes, like I noticed this, if I feel like I'm invisible, I'm not going to do it. Honestly, I'm most likely to do it if somebody's going to say, Uy, nag-exercise ka na ba? Yikes. But if nobody's gonna tell me, I'm like, you know what? Nobody knows. And maybe tomorrow I'll do it. Maybe next week. Maybe next year. Diba? Yeah. So, sinabi, may question tayo from Justine. If the self-paced training is, okay, so job assistance if self-paced training. Yes, it's still the same. We will help you with landing a job. Okay? You don't have to worry about it. Meron po bang face-to-face training? We used to have a face-to-face training, like actual talaga na we have a conference room. We used to do that. It was more expensive, honestly. We used to charge like 10,000 to 12,000 for that. For just 5 days. Honestly, 5 days lang. It's not as in-depth as this. Like 5 days lang, 5 modules for around 12K. And then we used to do it in Cebu and Manila. We no longer do it because the moment that we tried to do this online in 2019, I realized how flexible it is compared to face. You actually
True.
learn more. So,
Mhm.
especially that the job is really online, don't make it a hindrance to learn, okay? We do our very best to make it as face to face as possible, kuno, because that's the reason why we have the live streams. Para meron talagang real interaction, you get to know the trainers. The trainers are not just like a some sort of chatbot. It's actual real persons and you're going to meet them. In fact, I think in the next live stream, we're going to introduce the trainers and everybody behind Virtual Assistant University and Virtual Asting. Okay? So, okay, what's the next question?
Okay, next po. Anong skills ang mostly hanap ni client?
Okay. So, this is a good question because obviously, what's the point of doing all of this if you can't get a client, right? I mean, unless, of course, if you just use it for your business or you're just really like into learning, just like me, I'm like, I don't know, I'm a nerd. But overall, we really need the clients, diba? So I'm the one who's usually talking to clients, and I notice that clients really need a lot of help with getting their business out there, getting more customers, marketing, etc., and also technical aspects of the business. If you notice na ang dami nating modules in this training is because we don't just aim for you to become just that ordinary VA. We aim for you to become some sort of hybrid VA na hindi ka talaga mahihindian ng clients kasi ang galing mo. I'm gonna be honest, I've been in the hiring aspect of it. And I hire my own VAs. I hire my own virtual team. In fact, I have more than 20 people who are working for me, like under me lang, and not just working for other clients. They're just working for me, doing my stuff. So I know what I'm looking for, and it's technically the same as the clients. I'm looking for people who can be an asset. And most of all, the people who will be an asset will provide, you know, financial assistance in the business. If you're not going to be helping the business earn more money, it's going to be very difficult. It can be direct or indirect, but overall you have to be reliable and you have to like do all these things that can help with increasing sales. So on top of this would be social media marketing, lead generation, also like social media um, appointment setting sort of thing, community management. It's clients are also looking for content creators and content curators. Clients are also looking for VAs who can help with admin tasks and onboarding clients, things like that. Executive assistant roles. Clients are also looking for VAs who can, help out with answering inquiries, whether via email or chat, sometimes phone calls, but it's very minimal. Clients are also looking for people who can edit their videos because people right now are into the whole content creation kind of lead generation, and video is a big thing, like reels, stories, TikToks, as well as YouTube. And so editing is very important, as well as clients are also looking for, let's say, help with graphics, etc. And if you notice that we designed our training around that, so that you will be the kind of person who won't be saying like, I can only do copy paste, I cannot do drag and drop, only copy paste. Oh my gosh. And so, you will quickly lose a client. So here, you'll be the kind of person who would say, you know what, I experienced this, let me do that. You'll be a problem solver and you'll be an asset. Okay? Um so Justine said, do I need to finish the training for the job assistance or can cherry pick skills? Right, I'm going to be honest. Um with our training, we pick our graduates. And you know why? It may sound like, it's so tedious and I don't want to do everything. But the thing about it is, the training also serves as our vetting process to know how reliable you are. And we also get to know you if you know how to follow instructions, and if you know how to, like, are you a giver upper? Are you like an overpromiser, under deliverer? And the process of being in a training for 3 weeks, 3 to 6 weeks, doing these tasks that are molding you, but also keeping deadlines and keeping yourself in check, that tells a lot about your attitude and your character. And so that's the kind of people we're also looking for our clients. That's what we base it on. And so we actually, there's a lot of times where when we're so impressed with you around, like, sometimes we start shortlisting VAs who have not finished the training yet, but are
Yeah.
almost there. So a lot of times we do that, especially with a high demand. But then most of the time, we really focus on the job assistance after the training, so that we can really tell, you know what, this person can really be good in this kind of industry. There's so many things that we can tell from your behavior and the way that you interacted in the training. We would also be able to see, the interests are here, things like that. I mean, ang dami ko nang sinabi, but I hope you get what I mean. We need to get to know you. And this is definitely a really great test for reliability. So, you know, kasi if you're going to be a virtual assistant and you're not interested in all of these things, what if your client will ask you to do a certain thing that you don't like? So you won't be a good virtual assistant, but you can definitely be some sort of contractor, but not a virtual assistant, because virtual assistants will be able to take on tasks that may not necessarily be like your absolute favorite, but you won't be like, um siguro, like, it's important that you're a doer, you know I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that's not an easy thing, because I overanalyze a lot. But hopefully this training will help you, like, just get on task and don't think about it. I guess I always say that in the training, don't overanalyze it. Yeah. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. Next po. Yan. So, where does the client come from?
Wait lang, ha. So where does the client come from? So we have a lead generation team, and we also like have a lot of client referrals, and we also like do a lot of, like, events with clients abroad. And I'm so excited because we're so, hopefully we're done with this pandemic, so I'm going to be traveling a lot. I will be in the US, Australia, UK, and I will definitely be doing the hackot of the clients, because
Yeah.
I get so many, like, we should really do this. So that's where it comes from. But overall, if you're asking, like, what are the nationalities, where are they from, what countries, we're virtual lasting as an agency. We are all over the world, and we are in all continents, I would say, except Antarctica. Like, we have clients in a lot of clients in the US. We have a lot of clients in Australia, UK, Canada. We have clients in Asia, as well as different parts of Europe, and we even have clients in Africa. So and we even have clients who are Filipinos. So yeah. Okay, next.
Okay. Next po. Yan. Is it part-time or full-time work?
Okay. So, ay, I was trying to scan my email, na loka ako. So, as I was saying earlier, may part-time tayo ng mga job opportunities and also full-time. And you don't have to worry about it because you can specify kung anong gusto ninyo. We will not force you on a full-time job if ayaw nyo mag full-time. And we also will not force you na gawin ang certain schedule na you don't like. So, you just have to specify kung anong gusto nyong schedule, and then we will match you accordingly to a specific client. Okay?
Okay, next po. Yan. May mag-guide pa rin po ba sa amin after the training or kahit may client na?
Yes, definitely. In fact, we have an initiative wherein, like obviously during the training, you have the trainers, right? And the next after the training is we have a postgraduate concierge wherein we have this one guy named Ram. He's really nice and he's, very helpful. And I really picked him, honestly, along with our admins. And he's going to be helping out with the transition from training to getting a client, because a lot of times we noticed that some graduates from the training are shy about asking, like following up about client, something like that, tapos nawawala na lang. And so we were like, where are they? And so in our end, you now have somebody whose job is that, and you don't have to like be shy about it, because he's really paid to, like, help you after you graduate with the steps after graduation. Like, what if, you observe now, it's already been a couple of weeks, I still don't have a client. What's happening? What could be the reasons? And maybe you can address it and help and get help. Like, for example, maybe you need some help with your profile, then we'll, arrange for somebody to coach you on your profile so that it can be improved. What if your problem is your interview was not the best, and maybe we can arrange for another interview, and maybe we can arrange for, let's say, rehearsing your interview and things like that. So we are very dedicated with helping you, get to that success. Okay? So also, when you already have a client, then you get a lot of support because we have so many people in operations, admin, we have a general manager, we have a lot of people who will help you.
Yeah.
Um, we have, as I was saying, I have around 20 people behind me who are helping me run this ship. And so it's not just me and Kenji, it's literally a lot of people who will help you. And also, when you already have a client, the cool thing is uh, you know, your co VAs, like the VAs who are already hired, will also be there to answer your questions. If, let's say, you have a similar client, we have a group chat and we really interact. And I'm really seeing that they help each other, without even being told, which
Yeah.
really impresses me. Um, like, it's amazing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Lastly, eto po, yan. So, isa sa mga ano talaga, laging tinatanong. Yan. So, sure client ba after the training?
Yes, sure client talaga after the training. However, there's a caveat. Some VAs will have clients earlier than others. And not because, they did their training better or things like that, but there are just some aspects that are very attractive to clients. I'm going to be very honest. You have to, like, if you need help with your profile or portfolio, we will be very willing to help you. Feedback is so important because sometimes what looks good for us may not be so nice to others. And so you need to get feedback so that you will, have like an unbiased view and not be offended about it, so that you can get earlier prospects. I noticed that clients really pick out VAs who have a very neat and professional looking website, portfolio, which we will help you, by the way. It's included in the training. And for those who have, like, who notice that they don't have a client yet, it could be different factors like the portfolio or like the interview. And so we can discuss further and help you so that we can resolve it so that you can get a client. Okay. Sometimes then it's because the VA is being maarte. Like, for example, obviously, the person who is more flexible about schedules will have a better likelihood to get a client than somebody who's like, I can only do like 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. After that, hindi na talaga. Something like that. So, like, parang the more entries, the more chances of winning. But take note, we will not force you if you will not be able to accommodate a schedule, because that's going to set a precedent that's not sustainable. So be honest about your schedule as well. Um, Also, some clients, I mean, some VAs will prefer to like have a hiatus after the training and then proceed after and then nahihiya na. So I guess what I'm trying to say is we cannot also guess if you want a client because sometimes you will reach out to you, you don't reply. So that's the reason why we have this concierge named Rem who's going to be like kukulitin kayo. So of course, if you will not answer and say that you want to be shortlisted or malinya with the clients and your portfolio is not submitted, then you're not gonna get a client. So be vocal about it if you want a client, okay? Because we cannot also like read your mind, but we will try our best to ask everybody so that we can prioritize who wants to start working. Okay? Yeah. Um, so what's next?
Yan. So, yan. Actually, meron po tayong invited na guest tonight. So, i-share niya yung naging experience niya dito sa Virtual Assistant University. Yan. So, i-welcome po natin si Ma'am Flor from Batch 15.
Wow, batch 15. Nakaka-amaze talaga, Kenj, no? The
Totoo
batch
po.
15 na talaga amazing. But
Yeah.
yung promo natin ngayon is for batch 18, ba?
Yes po, Batch 18.
Wow, grabe na talaga. So, hi, Ma'am Floor. How are you doing?
Hello, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Good evening, Ma'am Judy and Sir Candy, Coach Candy rin. Thank you po.
Yay.
Maraming salamat. Oh.
Thank you so much
It's,
for being here with us today, kahit it's so late. Anyway, tell us an unbiased review or parang feedback kung anong nangyari sa buhay mo in Virtual Assistant University. Like, what happened in the training? Where did you see us? Things like that. I mean, anything you want to share. And, you can always give us bad feedback if you want to. We will not be angry. But
yes, yes.
so willing to like we want to know from you so that our listeners in this live stream can also like understand how it is, and maybe if you have some tips also.
Yes. Good evening to all. Magandang gabi. Uh, I found out that virtual university nung I think last year, uh, somewhere in November. And I was encouraged by Ma'am Judy, some of her advices in that live streaming. At natutunan na-encourage ako sobra kasi uh, that time, I'm wondering kung ano yung pwede kong gawin sa vacant time. And nakakatuwa kasi nag-attempt ako, pero hindi ako agad nakapag-start. Coach Ken, hindi ako nakapag-start. And nag-message ako sa Messenger. And then, nagkaroon ako ng hesitation when it comes in age. Because I'm already 46. And nag, nag-attend ako like this live. And ang mga kasabay ko mga millennials. And I remember that, Ma'am Judy, na nadidiscuss mo yung regarding sa mga millennials. And sabi ko, ay, saan pa ako doon? So na-curious ako. Pero nung unang live, hindi pa ako nakapag-enroll, nagkaroon pa ako ng hesitation. Pero alam niyo po ba na nagkaroon ako ng parang hindi ako makatulog. Bakit sabi ko, nagra-run yung time. So, actually, in short, natapos yung 1 month, hindi ako naka-enroll. So, nung November, I don't know kung anong batch yun, 14 yata. So, December, napanood ko ulit yung live. Then, nag-attend ulit ako. Then, nag-message ako. Those encouragement na naririnig ko, talagang totoo. And nandun ako sa stage na kailangan ko bang mag-try? Kailangan ko bang ituloy? So, in short, nag-enroll ako. And nag-enroll po ako sa Study Now, Pay Later. So,
Mm.
anong reason bakit study now pay later, which is I can if I can have the discount for cash. So I just want to prove lang na ano ba tong ino-offer ng university na to, na pwedeng makakatulong talaga sa katulad namin na naghahanap din talaga ng which is makaka-save kami ng money. And right now, thank you for that because honestly, hindi pa ako bayad sa
Okay lang.
sa ating Pero ang nakakatuwa doon, more on that is yung study. Yung study na na-gain namin sa training in batch 15 and those lesson talagang wala akong alam from the scratch talaga because hindi po ako employed. I am not employed. I work in a traditional business. Doon yun ang mundo ko. So, I'm not techie. Hindi ko alam yung mga platform na yan. From Trello, Slack na natutunan namin from the training. And it's very fulfilling for me kasi as a mother na may mga college na mga anak, I can relate with them. Ano yung napag-aaralan nila. And at the same time, I encourage them also na na hindi nagiging hindrance yung age. So, isa yan sa aking na-overcome. Yan, so isa yan sa aking na-overcome. And right now, I'm planning to explore pa rin, tuloy pa rin yung mga lessons. And nakakatuwa kasi, actually very challenging, nakakaiyak na nakakatuwa. Kasi we have a lot of activities and assignments talaga. And ang nare-remember ko talaga, training, as in training. Ano to yung training na to is talagang gagawin mo siya. Bibigyan mo siya ng time. You will spend time. You need to devote your heart to do that activities for you to learn, for you to achieve what you want to be. And sa ngayon, although waiting for the client, Ma'am Judy, and I'm praying for that, syempre, yung iba, yung karamihan talaga na hindi, sa akin, hindi hindrance yung age. Katulad ng na-mention nyo kanina na if ever na hindi mo isipan kumuha ng client or hindi ka magkumuha ng client, you can use that for your own business. You can apply that sa anumang business na pwede mong gawin or gawin lalo na ngayon sa Facebook. Yan. So, ano pa, yung friendship na na-build namin in batch 15 and also sa mga coaches yon. So ngayon, si Sir Rem, na-meet ko na rin, lalo-lalo na nung last lagi updated sa message. Although tapos na kami, we already graduated I think last 2 weeks ago. Pero until now, updated pa rin si Sir Rem sa amin. And of course, message din ako sa kanya na I am open for comments and corrections for the sa aming mga WordPress. Kasi syempre hindi namin alam kung ano yung maganda sa client and siguro maganda na sa amin. We can appreciate that, but of course, we need some advices and comments for that for us to improve. So, what else? Of course, yung don't give up na, na word. So, yun yung lagi kong tinatandaan. Kasi those encouragement words na narinig namin sa mga coaches, that is very true. But, of course, depende yan sa iyo as a student. Kung you have the eagerness to pursue that your goal. Although there there is sometimes there is a delay for the answered prayer, but of course, don't give up for that. So, isa 'yun sa aking motivation. Kasi sabi ko kahit ano lang, kahit sa vow lang ako mag-work. uh, as a virtual assistant, okay lang. So, it's a fulfilling for me, Ma'am Judy, kasi hindi na 'yun mawawala sa akin eh. So, yung tuition fee, you can gain that. Pwede mo kitain yan. Pero yung information, yung knowledge na natutunan mo, you can improve lang. So, maraming salamat sa BAO.
All right. Thank you so much, Flor. I'm so excited for your journey. So 2 weeks ago, nag-graduate kayo. I'm pretty sure that Rem and our admins are strategizing regarding your, hopefully that you get a client. I'm pretty sure that they're starting to shortlist you. And, I'm praying for your success on this because we will really do our very best. Okay? Thank you so
Yes,
much, Mom
ma'am.
Flor, and for your advice and presence tonight.
Thank you,
God
Ma'am
bless
Judy. Sir
you so much.
Kenji, thank you so much.
And I'm so
Thank you
proud of you
po.
kasi you know what? You really thought na 46 is old. 46 is not old. We have so many trainees na I think more than 65 pa nga, di ba?
Yeah.
Not kidding. So
Yes,
46 is
ma'am.
young.
And I watch them when
Ah,
they get, yes. Yung last time na I think 55 na yata siya. So sobrang
yeah.
encouraged talaga ako sa kanila.
Yes, imagine. Tapos makakuha pa na talaga ng client. So, uh, 46 is not old at all. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Flor.
Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
po.
Thank you so much. Good
Bye-bye.
Night
evening.
po.
Ay, may fan ka pala si Bella. O, go, Ma'am Flor.
Hi,
Yes.
Belle! Shout out kay Belle. Ma'am,
O, di
ano ko yan,
ba?
bestie ko yan sa pagko-coach.
O, di ba? Okay. So, di
Imagine.
ba, meron ng mga bestie.
Yeah.
Shout out
So,
ko yung aking mga classmate, batch 15, baka magtampo, ma'am.
o sige, shout out mo.
Shout out ko, batch 15. Ayan, magchat-chat sila mamaya, I'm sure. So, ganyan po kalaki yung family ng every batch dito.
Yes. Okay.
So, thank
All
you,
right.
ma'am. Good evening.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Yan.
wow, Mom Flor, thank you so much talaga, 'di ba? So, it really gives me hope because you know why? I remember that when I was also starting my journey on this whole thing, each skill that I learned was like, oh my gosh, it's like a whole new world. Parang ganun. Like,
Totoo po yan.
wow, ang galing ko. Wow,
Yeah.
I'm a genius. And nakakalakas ng loob. At the same time, like you think na, oh my God, I'll never learn these things. Para sa mga genius lang to. And like, oh my gosh, it's so easy. Diba?
True.
So, we still have a question here. Sabi ni Karen, hi, I want to join for this coming April 4, but I can only pay 2K on the 15th of April for the rest. and on the 15th of April for the rest. Are you allowing this option or no, it's not? Okay. How about this, Karen? Can you message our team? And you said, I already did, but the reply is still the same. It's because there's a chat bot, but you don't have to worry. The live person is gonna get back to you, okay? Kasi we have three people who are constantly like answering the special questions, and you can also contact like the numbers on there, but just wait, they will respond to you
Yeah.
within the next few hours. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to worry about it. Yes, it has the same reply kasi may chatbot na ginawa namin doon to accommodate the easier questions, but we will be answering you, okay? So, with that being said, do we have a winner for last batch ba? I
Yes
mean,
po.
last live
Live
stream?
stream,
Okay.
yes po.
So, i-announce natin.
Yan.
Wow! Congratulations! Danny Pagulong. Di ba friend mo to?
Yes po. Congrats po, Ma'am Danny.
Wow! Hi, Danny! I think, did she also join the training before?
Yes po. Ah,
Di
opo,
ba?
siya po yung
Yes, I
nag-invite
remember.
actually sa akin.
I remember her. So congratulations,
Yeah.
Danny. You get the 500 pesos in your GCash account. So paki-message na lang si Kenj and the team, 'di ba? Thanks so much, Danny. Okay. And also, guys, we still have a live stream this Friday, April 1, still at 9 p.m. And it's going to be titled, Sino nga ba ang nasa likod ng VAU? Meaning, we will be giving you VIP access. Charot. We're going, ano ba yan? VIP access. We're going to give you a backstage pass. Charot.
Yeah.
We're going to provide you, like, I'm going to introduce my teammates,
Mm-hmm.
yung mga tao behind Virtual Assistant University, Virtual Lasting, so that alam nyo kung, who they are, sino yung kukontakin ninyo if may mga problems, feel nyo ba ang vibe, things like that, okay? Um,
Mamimit niya sila Alden and John Lloyd.
wag na, Kenj, kasi baka ma-excited sila
Ay,
tapos
okay po.
ma-disappoint. Disappoint, ano ba to? So, just to also inform everybody, you can email us. That's mail@virtualassistant.university. Instead of .com, it's .university. Okay. You can also contact us, text or via call 0947 100 6090. And you can also go to our Facebook page, Virtual Assistant University. Just type it in, and you can also type in Judy Ralios. Also, you can go to the link. Can you flash the link, Kenj? That's join.virtualassistant.university. All of the information is there. Okay. So, anyway, with that being said, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And we're so excited to see you on Friday and also on the start of our
Yeah.
training.
See you guys.
Yay. Thank you so much, Kanch, for being with me tonight.
Thank you
Okay.
po, Miss. Good night,
Bye-bye,
guys.
everyone.